Alright, how's it going, guys? It's Mr. Scott7 and welcome back to more Vampyr. Vampyr. Anyway, guys, in the last episode we went to the theatre, we had to find out, we went to the Ascalon Club. It was a long video. We went to the Ascalon Club and they told us we had to find out what was causing infestation, and it turns out we had to take on 3 boss battles, and it was fucking solid. This one was the hardest. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I filmed that whole entire video in the span of about 4 days. That last boss battle was killing me, man. The one with Doris Fletcher, you're so easily dying, I'm telling you. I hope that's the hardest one, because I can't do any more, man. I was struggling with the other 2. But now we've started chapter 5, I think there's 7 chapters in total. I think it ends in chapter 6, then there's like an epilogue that you don't really fight in. So, yeah, I think this is like the last full main chapter. Because I think it's got 4 acts, then 6 has 2 acts. And then 7's just like an epilogue. So we're actually getting through this game quite well. Okay, where am I off to? Let's have a look at the map. Yeah. Oh, that's not that bad. We're basically going back to the Ascalon Club anyway. Shit. Run away! Run away! I don't even know if this is the right way to go. It's just the complete opposite way, actually. Where'd I go next? Sorry guys for a minute, I completely forgot to run. It's been a few days. I'm loving this game though, guys. Honestly, this is actually... And I had a funny feeling it was going to be a good game. I didn't expect it to be this good. The voice acting is just brilliant. I think it's just an absolute class game. Combat's a bit shit, but apart from that, it's honestly a great game. I don't know why she's still shouting in the middle of the street at night. Naked can hear her. Anyway. Just... yeah, this is it. Okay, we're back at the Ascalon Club. Because we found out it was Doris Fletcher that was the infestation. She had a mad mutant Erum. It was fucking solid to beat, guys. Honestly, I don't know how I edited it, but it was basically just me dodging and waiting for my finisher, because once that mutant Erum comes out, you can't hit her. And also, she had a sword that fucking 2 hits you're dead and all, man. Honestly, I always felt like I'd come back and play Vampyr again, just like off camera, but I don't know anymore. Just because doing that again, man, would probably kill me. Oh, I got confused there.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I don't know if... should I do that? We met him in the last video, and he was like the only one in the Ascalon Club that wasn't a vampire. He was just like human. I don't know if that's a good idea. You know what, guys? I'm probably going to just go for it, as you don't want to really piss them off, because they're like the head of like the Vampire Society.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
I have a funny feeling he's going to die. I've asked all the
Goodbye,
questions.
Lord Redgrave.
Okay, I'm heading all the way up there. Don't know why I put a marker on. Anyway, so we'll leave up here and just head. Oh, you know we're going to meet people. Support Ascalon Club against the Guard of Pre-1. So we're getting the hell out of here. Yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's just really kind of kicked off, but remember to smash the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. Or the dislike button if you hate it.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Aloysius Dawson is the richest man in England. He'll be a very useful resource for the club.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Was she down here earlier, or was that him that was storing there? I'm not entirely sure. Could we have talked to her earlier? Maybe. Anyway. So it sounds like she obviously doesn't want us to make Aloysius, I can't say his name properly, immoral. Okay, we're back out.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
So it's up this way.
Support the equality between men and women.
Man, this game creeps me out sometimes, man, it really does. I haven't been back to the hospital in so long, man. Like, in camera. Oh god, here we go.
Did you hear me? Steady, boys!
I'm so close to death, I just realised. And I died. Fuck, help me with the spray shit. Okay, I defeated the guys. Oh my god, there's more. And this guy looks fucking huge.
It's an H! Kill it!
Fucking keep missing, man! I'm gonna die. Why was there so many guys? It's the big guy I'm worried about. Fucking hell, stop missing stuff, man. I'm swinging at fucking nothing, man. Seriously. But it keeps backing away.
Back in the grind! It's too fucking fast!
You just spawned me past it, so fuck it. I just went the wrong way. I don't like the... Oh, no, it's here, isn't it? Shit. Fucking, I'm telling you guys, they've made this fight a few scales, man. And hunters. Fucking hell. There we go. I really should, I really should be ranking up now. Like, I'm only 20. I don't know if that's good to be at this point in this game, but whatever. I'm just heading up my stairs. Nope. I don't even think I needed to actually come up here. Oh man, I just done that for fuck all. Oh well. I got ranked up for it. Okay, so I have to go there. Maybe it was a good idea to actually go through there first. Sorry guys for all the stopping and starting. The map's confusing to me. The fact, because there's no mini-map at the bottom, it's shite. There needs to be, that's one thing, if there's going to be a sequel to this game, I want a mini-map. And that's going the exact opposite way. This, honestly, there's a lot of this game that reminds me of Murdered Soul Suspect. That game was fantastic. It was a bit underrated, I think, because the company, actually one of the companies that worked on the game ended up going bankrupt not long after the game came out. But I thought it was a solid title. Quite like the concept. You're a ghost and you have to solve your own murder. Going the exact opposite way, Scott. Come on, you fuck man. He fucking lives somewhere so creepy.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Aloysius Dawson, that's his name. Can I say Aloysius properly? Oh god. Please tell me that guy's alright. Alright, he's gonna be sound. Doesn't look like it, but...
Don't you know better?
Fuck, I could have stunned him. I should have just stunned him. Actually, he's a vampire as well. Who we got? Fucking hell, I want his powers, man! Fucking hell, he's hitting guys out the shadows, man! Why did I not just stun him? Fucking hell!
You're mine.
Gonna actually just swing the bat, man.
Gotcha. Your prey is mine now.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Well, guys, you saw a massive cut there. I died, but it's took me here, so I can just continue now. Okay, this was the way to go. I don't like this. You ever noticed in any game ever, there's always sewers? We've already been doing the sewers. Against, Fergo. God, that feels like a million years ago now, man. So we're kind of recording this during a pandemic. I swear to God, this needs a mini-map. I know it kind of tells you at the top, but you still need a mini-map. Blood.
This is despicable.
Sorry guys, it's not the best thing to look at, but we need it.
I cannot enter.
Are you squeezing my nads? What the fuck, man? Where we go? Down here? Oh, of course! A boss battle. Last one was piss poor enough, man. Oh, look at the damage that done. This doesn't actually seem... Oh god! Well, again, I spoke a bit prematurely there. But this doesn't seem as bad. Swing! Swing, you fucker! To be fair, you can actually fight this guy, unlike Doris Fletcher. To be fair, taking this guy's health out has been actually quite... See guys, you can't leave it too long, because sometimes their health regenerates. Fuck. And I don't have any more today. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm actually deaf.
No one can hide from Ascalon.
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck took me out there. Wasn't it him? Was there two of them? Okay guys, we're just in the mystery. Hit. See guys, this is like the Virgo fight, but just... Oh fuck!
No one
Run. This is like the Virgo fight, just run and hit when you can. The only difference is, it's very condensed, it's like, there's very any space. You hit a couple of hits. Fucking hell, just missing, man. Just run.
Kneel, traitor!
Sorry guys, I'm not really talking, just fucking concentrate. Oh god. I'm so close to death.
Give me your blood!
Where is he? Oh! Shit. Shoot! Just keep hitting and running. Oh god, man. It's because it's such tight spaces and there's fucking pillars in the way. Six. Finally get my health up a bit. Whew. Get out. Getting scared there for a minute. See, what I don't like about this game is that if you leave it so long, their health rises up. Just spamming L1, trying to get my health back. See, look at that guy's one hit and half my health gone.
I will crush.
Hit your finisher, 3 hits, then run away. Halfway there, come on. Yeah guys, it's to show you back why you did this, but still the way I'm going to do it, because if you take a head tone, you're going to be stupid. Oh, get away with that. Oh god. "45 seconds. Come on. Waiting a full fucking 90 seconds is far too long. Try to conserve energy. I feel like it's stuck! Ugh. Oh, I went for a full hit there. Free and run away, Scott. Free and run away. This is actually the closest I've got.
You shall learn to respect the laws of.
See, it's good hiding behind the pillars because he usually just runs at the pillars, which gives me a couple of seconds to get away. I didn't even put a dent in him, man. See, he brings out the fucking shadows, man. It's all to get away. Oh, guys, you can actually do this. See, because Virgo, you had a lot of space to actually manoeuvre. This, you don't really. Oh man, I'm really dreading the last boss battle. The last few have been fucking solid already. Oh. Jesus. Oh fuck, I didn't even know where he was there. Fuck, look guys, one hit man, he's like 20% done. Come on, 30 seconds, come on.
Die, newborn!
This has been a strain, guys. This is like my 8th attempt or so. God, man, I'm so happy I didn't put this on hard. 10 seconds. This is where I usually just fuck it up.
Foolish echo!
I'm trying to conserve my stamina as well. A lot of stamina, to be fair. Oh shit, I thought that was going to it. Come on, that's nearly it, man!
Give me your blood!
Come on! I think that was the same amount I had Doris Fletcher. Oh god. "70 seconds away from finally doing this."
Shut!
Some part of me thought that was it there. I done it! Thank fuck! I done it, guys. Okay guys, sorry if you saw a massive cut there. I took a break after I defeated the monster. Holy shit. Now I wonder where the fuck we're supposed to go. Wherever you go. How do we get there? But I think we've to definitely leave the sewers. Look up there. In 2 minds. Fuck, I'll jump up here and see what's what. No, I think that may be the wrong way. Go back. Maybe no, it's facing the right way. That's got to be a... Why does it not let me up? Oh, that just took me back to the beginning.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That just took me in a big massive fucking circle. I guess we're just going straight on this time, so they know that. Let's see what's... No, let's keep going. Because that'll probably take me around a big circle as well. Oh god, this looks like a puzzle. I think that's the way to go.
It's locked.
The door is locked.
I cannot enter.
Also locked. Okay guys, I think I know what to do. Just click this. Went the wrong way. Click it again. And click this one. There we go. I was trying to level it. So the door should be open. Should be, or this was a waste of time. Boom. Just so the flare can raise up above the water. Where? Oh shit. Fine? Holy shit! Oh god, get me. Holy f... I caught him mid-air. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Oh guys, there's just so far too many. Oh guys, there was just too fucking many. Okay guys, I skipped ahead and oh my fucking god guys, that took forever. You didn't think it'd be that bad because it was only 4 or 5. They add extra on, oh my fucking god guys, they took forever to defeat. You'd swear it was over like 10 times, man. Holy god. Anyway, we've finally done it. The door's been unlocked. Go back to the puzzle. This time I think we lowered them. Honestly, God, guys, never again. That bit was solid as fuck. Kinda feel like I'm ready to get out of the sewers. Oh, I'm definitely ready to get out of the sewers. Okay guys, sorry for the cut. I'm hearing voices, but I just want to get out of here. Forget what's there, man. Let's just head up. And yeah guys, hope you're enjoying these videos. Smash that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, fuck that. Okay guys, we're out of there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm quite glad to be out the sewers. That boss battle and thing was just a pain in the arse. Quarantine, contagious disease. Yada yada yada. Remember guys, if you ever want to read them, just pause the video. I'm gonna be honest, I think I left somebody down there, but I ended up dying. I went, fuck it, I'm not doing that again. Find Louise like father like daughter? Is that a side? I don't remember doing that side mission. I don't like this. I don't think we've actually been on this side of the city any part of the game. Why is there two? Enter Lucius Dawson's mansion. That's that one. Oh, so we're gonna have to go to there to get to there, I assume. So where am I going? I think I'm going to the right. Yeah, I don't think we've actually been at any part of this game. I'm stuttering, guys. I apologise. But really, I don't think we've been at this part in any bit of the game so far. So this is new. Am I going the right way? Nope, gone the wrong way. Brilliant. There needs to be a mini-map on the screen. Come on to fuck, man. That is the one. There's two big major problems with this game. And it's not a bad thing because the game is fantastic. I think the combat could be better. Slightly better. It's doable. And there needs to be like a...
Too many murders to investigate them all.
That was fucking creepy. And there needs to be like a mini-map or a decent way to actually navigate in this game. That's the only two problems, but otherwise, it's a fantastic game.
Carol, give your mummy a kiss now. Yes.
That sounds so fucking creepy, doesn't it?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with a civilian, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
He seems... I don't know if he's telling the truth. He seems a bit weird.
Do you work alone?
Yes, The situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
No, I've noticed nothing odd.
All right. But keep your eyes open, though.
Listen, there's no point talking about Fergo, he's dead, and I don't know about Jeffrey McCallum. Yeah.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
So not only do we have skulls, vampires, and werewolves and demons, we have a cult. That's fantastic.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
I feel like this is going to set up some side missions, which I probably will never get round to.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
I heard a woman's voice coming from this direction. Talk to her next. Nothing to say here, just stealing supplies.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
I don't really... To be honest, I traded all my stuff when I was trying to fight Doris Fletcher in the last video, so I don't really need anything. I was going to say that because they must have known her before the game started, because I do not remember her.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
What's part about it is, I started playing this game, and then a real pandemic happened. Like, wow.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war. And the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Yeah, you could tell she heavy fancied him.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
No more hints required.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
I'm going to be honest, I think the voice acting in this game is just absolutely outstanding.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can
It's
stay a little
locked, all
longer
right.
this time.
Okay, where the hell am I actually gone? I could have got sidetracked right up here. Enter Aloysius Dawson's mansion. I don't even know if I'm saying that properly, but fuck it.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What a name, man! Agamemnon Baker? Fuck, I can't even say that properly. Fucking hell, what a name, man.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
What kind of question is that? What am I supposed to answer, exactly?
The truth. And I believe you just did it, actually.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
He seems a bit of a loon. Like, seems like his brother sits and controls him.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Where are the rats?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
He gets the blood up.
This is despicable.
Okay, where the hell am I actually going? I don't know, I just came out there. It's like the exact opposite way I'm supposed to go. Wait, is that a safe house?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
The fact that they give me rats is kind of scaring me.
This is despicable.
Yes, it's in who hide it. Yeah, I can upgrade my stuff, thank God. Okay guys, I've kinda upgraded it. Yeah, I kept the ultimate the same. I kinda went up to level 2 in that and added my blood and a bit of health. Okay, that looks a lot better. Rank 22 guys. Got a couple of syringes. We need to make a few. Craft another one of them. We've only got one left of the blood. Yeah, nothing I can really do. Okay, at least we've ranked up a bit. Don't have to wait to go to the hospital. Wait, if that's the exit, what's that? It's the exit, but the rank, the back door, basically. Okay guys, with the door locked, I can only see really going under. Because there's no fucking another way in. Would you like to know more? Join the Royal Fleet today. Yeah, because this was... Was this not in the arse fit of the war? Like, the very end? Like, 1918? Yeah, it was the first war. I was wondering what the fuck that noise was.
It's locked, all right.
Cards never lie, but they... Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Okay, your life in London.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Do I have that?
Here is the money.
The Hermit. An old man. A broken soul who has seen too much. The burden of guilt. This man will give up once the disease is defeated.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. but you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
I would rather not know. How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
Okay, maybe this wasn't the way to go, but we spoke to him. Okay, sorry for a cut there, guys. I'm going to do Pandora's Box because I've heard that actually unlocks one of the best weapons in the game, but apparently you can't get it till Chapter 6. We're still in Chapter 5, so I'll come back to that and we'll do that in a future video. Probably at the start of Chapter 6 because I've heard it's the best weapon in the game. Okay, there's no other way I can see. The only other way I can see is going through the back here because there's nothing else available. Oh god, of course.
Dive! Look lovely!
Move! Jesus!
Vampire! Christ, he's dead!
There's a level 30, man. I didn't even know there was fucking three of them! Quick! Ah! See guys, that's why blood's available. That's why blood's valuable, I should say. Blood's just available.
Roll back to the hell that's
Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, guys, this is me and this other guy. I killed the other guy that kept hanging me. Kept throwing flaming arrows, man, that would just stick. Sugar. Gotta be honest, I didn't think it would take this long to get to Alicia Dawson's mansion. I really didn't. And I've just ran out of blood.
I am here to stay.
This guy is a pain in the arse to kill. But it wasn't him that was killing me in the last one, it was the guy with the flaming arrow.
God,
Sugar, get the fucking road! Oh my god.
I shall fear no evil.
Just look away. Two massively failed opportunities there. Holy sugar! Look how close my health! I need to find a rat or something, man. That must be as far as you can go. He's not chasing me. Thank God. My health's going up a bit. I need to look for... He look harmless. Oh, we spoke. That must be his brother. Oh, we'll ever speak to his brother because he kept mentioning his brother a lot.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Yeah, this is a good way to just... hang with, get the fuck out the way of that guy who was about to be killed with.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Why can none of these brothers, I don't know if they're actually brothers, but why can none of these just give a straight answer?
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Heracles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Well, we've already spoke to him, so probably won't go back.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Okay, let's head back. You spoke to him. Didn't there.
Too many murders to investigate them all, but they will not be forgotten.
Done. Jesus. Dawson's mansion, we're finally here. Holy shit, man.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Well guys, that looks like chapter 5's done. Act 1 of chapter 5's done. And you know what that means, guys? That's the end of the video, just based on the fact that I always like to keep it one act at a time. So yeah guys, we're entered, but I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please smash that like button if you want to see more. Yes guys, more Vampyr. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also, turn on notifications, don't miss any of my videos. It's the wee bell. It lets you know when I upload. Try it, you might like it, or not. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Smash the dislike button if you don't. Yeah guys, thanks for watching. See ya!